Hey guys, you're here for an update about my life and I'm here to give it to you. A lot's happened in 2020 and I want to update you guys on everything. It's now February and I'm so ashamed to say that it's February 2021, but here we are. And I mean, I have a couple excuses as to why I've been far away, but let me tell you guys, it's been a ride. So let's get into it. Let's just dive straight in. Like, there's no point of stopping the video. Let's just keep going. Okay, so last thing you guys knew about me is that I was doing my LPC at the University of Law, and I was also doing the LLM, so that's also the master's combination. And let me tell you, that LPC was difficult, and what made it even more difficult, I think, is the fact that all of it changed to become online. So it becomes a little difficult when you've been doing your LLB with, you know, face-to-face exams or in-person exams, and now it was all online. I had a very bad experience with online exams. The proctor who was monitoring me while I'm doing my exam was very rude. So that was a really bad experience. She had me she questioned me whether or not I had something in my ears. She wanted me to show her my ears, and by the University of Law's rules, there was nothing that suggested that I was supposed to show any of my ears. I understand that we were supposed to show our wrists to see if there was any like smartwatches, to see if we're like cheating off our smartwatches, but I made a major complaint, and thankfully the University of Law took care of it. So that was a really bad one. So if anytime you guys are doing an online exam, make sure you read the university's rules or your college's rules about what the proctor can ask you. You need to protect yourself. You need to know the rules and the laws. So yeah, the hardest part was I was fuming during the exam. When she had asked me that, I couldn't believe I was asked to show my ears. There were so many times at the airport I wasn't even asked to do that. So it was kind of like I felt targeted just because I had a hijab on. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Like, is it something that you think is normal? Is it something you think that, you know, they have the right to do, to ask you if you have like headphones in your ears? I mean, I think that's extra in it, and it kind of like, it breaches your privacy, and I just couldn't deal with that. So when she asked me and I just started fuming, I had to take a step back from my exam. I had to regain my composure because I felt like, how do I explain this? I felt as if my privacy was being invaded. So there was a good 5 minutes that I could have used to write that exam properly, and I couldn't. So it wasn't until I regained my composure and I just said to myself, move on, Iman. You don't want to repeat this exam. You just want to pass it. Move on. So that's exactly what I did. And I can't remember which exam it was. It wasn't the first one. It definitely was probably, yeah, I think it was the second one. That was the bad experience. The second exam, and I can't remember what exam that was. So that was horrible. So I'm just telling you guys my experience so that way you guys know for yourselves what to do if you're doing online exams. Don't be persuaded or forced to do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing. Definitely not. So the rest of the LPC exams were okay. The electives, I will say, were much more difficult than the core exams. For example, I did real estate and advanced real estate. So what I noticed with elective exams is that you had to be a little more detailed, and you had to obviously know a little bit more. I mean, advanced real estate, it's all in the title, but I think you have less, you were given less hand-holding, like they didn't hold your hand to help you figure out what you're supposed to do. Even for the core exams, it wasn't really there was like no hand-holding. 2020, like for me, was honestly, it was an experience, and I remember just accomplishing so much that year. Getting married, applying for my visa. Oh my god, guys, applying for your visa is such a long process, and if you guys want me to, I can go through that process. It's a spousal visa, so if any of you guys need to want to go through the steps of spouse visa, applying for it, I can go through it in another video. Just let me know in the comment section below and I'll definitely help you guys out. But so LPC, LLM, my exams, getting married, doing a henna party, having the religious ceremony, having the civil ceremony, working, and finally moving in with my husband and experiencing that and having all his stuff in one little cramped up space, that was something to adjust to. And the emotional and mental side of it all, we had to take care of our mental health and our physical health. And during COVID, a lot of it was in lockdown, especially in the area that I was in. We had to be in lockdown. We couldn't have access to the gym. And because I was so busy, I stopped working out. I stopped really taking care of my body. And although I was busy, I was also stressing. So with that comes with eating, and yeah, so let me tell you, I think I would say I've gained a lot during last year and a little bit of this year. So you know what? I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. It is what it is. It's just a matter of, loving yourself and finding a way to get back on track. And, one day I will. We're still in lockdown, guys. It's February 2021, and we're still in lockdown. But in a few days, on February 22nd, there's going to be another announcement, hopefully, and the restrictions will be lifted a little bit. Just a little bit. Give us just a little bit, just for us to get out there and see friends again. So, yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that comes to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed these little updates. I really appreciate you guys, keeping up with me on Instagram. That's where I do a little bit more updates. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram as well, at Imante Haley, I'll leave the link below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye.